Welcome to day one of your 7-day barreALLEY challenge presented by staktmat. Before we begin our warm-up, go ahead and stack your weights all the way to the 6-pound setting. We will slowly decrease those as class goes along, and when you're ready, start in the center of your mat. Let's get going. Center of your mat, toes and knees facing forward. Place your hands on your hips. Right where your fingertips hit your belly, draw your belly button in towards your spine, and then lift it and tuck it underneath your rib cage. Hands on your hips, shoulder blades slide down your back, belly in, knitting your rib cage together. And then as you exhale, draw your toes and knees out. Squeeze your bum, bring your kneecaps up to the eyes of your hips. Go ahead and bring your toes and knees back forward. Good. Start to catch a tempo. Create your own beat. Stack your ears on top of your shoulders on top of your hips. You shouldn't be swaying in your upper body. Stand nice and tall. 2 more. The next time your toes and knees turn out, hold them there. Lower your hands right down in front of your hips and begin to bend your knees. We're warming up through those knees, through those ankles, getting a little bit into those hips. When you stand up, squeeze your bum, draw your kneecaps all the way up those legs. 2 more. Next time your knees bend, hold it low. Lift your heels up and down, warming up the bottom of the feet, warming up those ankles, warming up those toes, pressing your thighs towards the back wall, bringing your kneecaps tracking over those middle toes. 2 more. Stand tall. Hold your heels up high. Squeeze your bum, press your kneecaps towards your pinky toes, and pulse. Let's go. Here's 8, 7. Draw your belly in, shoulders down. You've got 4, 3, 2. Stay off your heels. Straighten your legs. Bring your arms up overhead. Lower down. Lower your heels. Stepping your feet out wide, toes and knees facing the top corners of your mat. Start to bend your knees and sink your hips. Do that like you're sliding down a wall. Ears on top of shoulders, shoulders on top of hips. Draw your arms out and wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Knit your rib cage together. Good. As you straighten your legs, bring your fingertips together. As you bend your knees, squeeze those shoulder blades. Good. Find your tempo. 1 up, 1 down. Good. Scoop your elbows up and under. Elbows are in line with those shoulders. Plie and lengthen. 2 more. The next time you're down, hold it. Let's pulse. Bend your knees, sink your hips, stand up tall. Scoop your elbows up and back. You got 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. Lift those heels up. Press those heels down. Squeeze your bum. Press those thighs to the back wall. Stand up tall through your spine. You got 4. 3, longer neck. 2, hold those heels up high. Let's pulse it. You have 8, 7, belly in, stack ears, shoulders, hips, and 4, 3, 2, lower your heels, straighten your legs, place your hands on your hips, and start to just tap side to side. We'll get some blood flowing through those legs. Good. Stand up nice and tall. Now, when you straighten your legs, squeeze your bum, drive the eyes of your hips forward, lift up tall, push off the ball of those feet, lift your arms up and out. Add a torso rotation, stand up tall, toes tap, returning to the right in 4. In 3, keep your toes tapping. 2, turn to the right, whole body shifts, keep those toes tapping. Tap front and back. How about we sweep our arms overhead, lift and lower, reach and open up the front of that body. Bend into your front knee, lift your back leg up, hinge over your front hip. Adding a little balance work, adding that back leg to a scale. Here's 3, belly in. 2, gazes forward, hold your scale, hold it. Square your shoulders, square your hips. Reach your fingertips to the front wall, reach your toes to the back wall. Start to pulse your thumbs and your heels to the ceiling. You have 8, 7, plant your toes into that floor. 4, 3, 2, round your back, bend your elbows, bend your knee, bring those knees and elbows underneath you. And now extend your arms and legs all the way back out to that T shape. Do that again. Rounding through that spine, lengthening everything out. 1 more at this tempo. Pull your belly in. Good. Let's catch a beat. Sweep in. Reach long. In and out. 4 more. Here we go. Lift up. 3, gazes forward. 2, hold your scale. Final balance. Pulse those thumbs, pulse those heels. Yes, you can. You got 4, 3, hands on your hips. Turn to the front of the room. Step tap, side to side. That feels good. Shake that right leg out. When you're ready, arms up, arms out. Push off those toes. Add that torso rotation. Oh, that should feel nice. Push off those toes. Point. Turning to the left in 3. In 2. Turn your whole body. Keep your toes tapping. Tap front, tap back. Tap front, tap back. Good. Sweep those arms up. Reach and open. When you're ready, bend into your front knee. Lift your back leg. Hips stay square. Yes, you can. Reach long. Here's 3. 2. Pull your belly in. Hold. Hips are square, shoulders are square. Fingertips reaching your front wall. Toes reaching your back wall. Let's pulse it. Squeeze that bum. Here's 4. Round your back, knees and elbows. Extend those arms and legs again. Good. Find your balance. Plug your big toe into the mat. Good. Let's catch that beat. Yes, you can. In and out. Add your kickstand if you need to by dropping those back toes. 2 more. Hold your scale. Thumbs and heels to the ceiling. Let's pulse. Pulse. 2 more. Shake it out. Walk to the back of your mat. Those weights should be right in front of you. Let's roll those shoulders up, down, and back. Standing tall through your spine, grounding through your heels. Here's 3. Here's 2. Keep those shoulder blades in your back pockets. Bring your chin to your chest. Start to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time into a forward fold. Soften your knees if you need to. Let your head fall. No wrinkles in the back of that neck. Good. Let's rewind that. Soften your knees. Roll all the way up. Begin to stack that spine. Roll those shoulders up, down, and back. Bring your chin to your chest. Slowly roll into that forward fold. Head is heavy. No wrinkles back there. Roll it up. Last one. Pull that belly in. Walk out to a plank push-up position. Good. Lower to your belly. Point your toes. Bring your forearms in front so that your elbows and shoulders are in alignment. Those weights are right in front of you. We don't need them yet. I want your feet flat. So the shoelace part of your foot is pointed on the ground. Those elbows are underneath your shoulders. We are not clasping our hands. Palms are down. Good. Press into your forearms. Press into the tops of your feet. Lift your thighs and knees off the ground. Good. Find a pelvic tilt. So squeeze your bum and tuck your tail. Now press into your forearms, round your back, and bring your chin to your chest. Pull your belly in. Good. Slowly lower legs down. Lift your chest and chin to the sky. Sphinx crunch. Let's do that again. Pressing into your toes, lifting off those legs, pressing into your forearms, pulling those shoulder blades apart, tucking that chin to chest. Slowly lower. Find that extension. Inhale, exhale, Sphinx crunch. Your butt is not high. Your tail is tucked. You are working the core. You'll feel it in your chest. You'll feel it in your shoulders. One more time. Plant those hands, push, hold. Good, release. Find that Sphinx pose. Peel your chin off your chest. Beautiful. You can clasp your hands together. Curl your toes underneath you. Press into the forearms. Come in to a forearm plank. Feet are hip distance apart. Belly is drawn in. If you notice coning or doming in your core, that is your cue to bring it to your knees. Alternating leg lift. Keep your feet flexed. Drive your right heel high. Squeeze your butt. Your butt is not going high. Lower it down, change sides. Squeeze your bum. lower down. 2 more, 1 on either side, and then we'll add on. Last one. Good. As you drive that right heel to the ceiling, bend your left knee. Return, change sides. As you drive that left leg, bend your right knee. Pull your belly in. Press your forearms into the floor. You have 4 more. Here's 4. Pull. 3, gazes forward, butt is low. 2, whoo, last one. Beautiful, drop to your knees, find extended child's pose or puppy dog pose. Interim your fingertips to the top edge of your mat. As you exhale, relax those armpits towards the floor. Shift into a tabletop. Reach for 1 stacked weight and 6 pounds, so all of it loaded together should be good for this. Put it into your right knee pit. Flex your right foot. Pull your right heel to your butt. That's how you lock it in place. Now step your left leg back into a plank push-up position. Beautiful. We're gonna move towards an elevator crunch. So press into your 2 hands and your left toes and then drive that weighted leg into your chest. Tuck your knee, tuck your chin to your chest. Lower down, lift your left leg. Do that again. Press and round, lower down. You can see I've released that weight because I wasn't squeezing my heel to my bum. So keep that connection. Lift, push, round, and down. 2 more. Last one. Come into a tabletop. Good. Adjust that weight into that same right knee. Flex your foot. Drive that heel to the ceiling on your hands and your knees. Let's find a donkey kick. So drive that right heel to the ceiling. Right heel to the ceiling. 6 more. Here's 6. Pull your belly in. You got 5. Yes, you can. Here's 4. Drive and squeeze, hips stay square. 3, we got it. 2, hold high, hold high, hold high. Lift 1 inch with that heel. 1 inch with that heel pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adjust that weight if you need to. My hamstring is on fire. Moving from a donkey kick to a fire hydrant. So bring that knee out to the side. That knee is right outside that right hip. Bring it back down. Out and down. Lift and lower. Heel to butt. Here's 6. Bring it in. 5. You use your tripod. 2 hands, 1 left knee. 4. Find your balance. 3. Yes, you can. 2. Hold it up. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Adjust if you need to. Combo coming up. 1 donkey kick. 1 hydrant out to the side. Do it again. Up and down. Keep going with your legs. Lower to your forearms. Lift and lower. Bring it out. 4 more. High and low. Out and in. 3 more. Chest is proud. If you're on your forearms, the range of motion is a little bit bigger in those hips. Woo-wee. Last one. Up and down. Out to the side. Take a beat. Are we ready? Left side. 1 breath. And then we're on to that left side. Extend your right leg. You're on those right toes. Modification, drop to your knee. Not into a tabletop, but into a modified plank. Here we go. Find that elevator crunch. Knee to chest, round your back. Good. Lift that right heel. Pull your belly in. Keep your bum low. Knee to chest. Nose to knee. push, release, heel to bum. That's my biggest reminder. As I start to fatigue, I start to loosen up that hamstring activation. One more time. All right, let's move to the donkey. On hands and knees, lift up and lower, belly in, drive and square. Hips are in a vice. Natural extension in the low back is good. No intentional arching. 2 more. Hold, hold, heel to bum. Let's pulse it small. Lift up an inch, belly in. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, adjust your weight, lengthen that leg out if you need to. Let's take it out to hydrants. We have 8, slow and steady. When you eliminate momentum, it is all muscle activation. So try not to whip that leg up and down. Take your time. 2 more. Hold it out to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoo. We've got our combo. Are we ready? We've got our combo. Let's go. 1 donkey, 1 down, 1 out, to the side, to the forearms. If you are wanting a little more range of motion in those hips, a little more activation in those glutes. Holy smokes. 3 more. Up and down. 2 more. We can squeeze your glutes at the top. Last one. Pull your belly in. Lower, down. Good. Moving those weights off. But before we do that, let's just unscrew to the 4-pound setting for when we shift to our upper body. So just unscrew 1 piece, place those off to the side, knowing that you can pick those up at any time for 2-pound weights if the 4 pounds becomes too much. Step back into your plank, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Head is heavy, no wrinkles in the back of that neck. Tilt your tail to the ceiling. Relax your heels towards the floor. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears. As you exhale, rib cage towards those thighs. Step your left foot in between your hands. Square your hips. Good. Lift your chest so that your hands come off the floor. Then lower your right hand down. Bring your left arm out to the side. You are low by bending into your front knee, not just dropping your upper body down. Good. Revolve onto your back right heel and then start to bend your right knee as you lengthen your left. Opposite hand reaches for opposite toes. Good. Pretend like you're in a tunnel. So stay nice and low as you come back in to that low runner's lunge. Back heel is lifted. Good. Let's revolve on that back heel. Start to bend into your right knee. Lengthen your left. Shift back into your runner's lunge. Chest is proud. Shift back into your side lunge. Butt is back. The objective here is to stay low, to stay loaded. Instead of coming up and down, the challenge is to stay down. Let's catch that beat. What if we do 1 lunge, 1 side, 1 lunge, 1 side, belly in, press it back, pick up and revolve on that back heel. 2 more. Last one. Hold your front runner's lunge. Hold it. Drive your back knee up, high right knee. Good. Step back into that low runner's lunge. High right knee. Low runner's lunge. Pick up your hand weights. High right knee. Low lunge. High right. Low lunge. Good. You stay here or you catch a beat. Lift up. Step back nice and wide. Here's 4. 3, 2. Hold your runner's lunge. Side lunge, runner's lunge, high knee. Again, side, front, drive it, step back. 2 more. Last one. Take a breath. Lower those weights. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, soften your knees, plant your hands, step back into a downward facing dog. Tail is high, heels are heavy. Spread those fingers out nice and wide. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, rib cage towards those thighs. Right foot steps in between your hands. Hips are square. You are low. You should feel length and opening through that left hip flexor. Lift your upper body off that thigh. Lower your left hand down. Right arm comes out to the side. You are low and towards the floor because your knee is bent and your hips are low. Good. Let's revolve onto that back heel. Bend into your left knee. Opposite hand reaches for opposite toe. Get back into that runner's lunge. Hand down, revolve on that heel. Good, now think about being in that tunnel. Stay low, hover down. Just shift and push, drive and lower. Good, when you feel ready, start to catch a beat. Start to shift and move at a swifter pace if you feel like your form isn't being compromised. Here's 3, 2, hold your runner's lunge. Drive your left knee up, high knee. Step back into that low runner's lunge. Drive it. Step back. Maybe you pick up those hand weights. Drive, press, drive, push. Use the length of your mat. Step way back in that lunge. Drive into your front heel. Are we ready to put it all together? Low lunge, side lunge. Lunge, high knee. Power. When you press and drive, pull your belly up and in. 2 more. We can. Bend your elbows when you drive that knee. Last one. How about that? While we catch our breath, let's go ahead and unscrew the final side so that we're moving straight to a 2-pound hand weight. If you feel like 2 pounds isn't enough, you can screw one side back on. 4 pounds is probably our limit. Otherwise, it'll start to get into our form and start compromising our alignment. Good. Toes and knees are turned out. You're in a wide stance. Feet are much wider than your hips. Start to soften your knees. Bend your knees and sink your hips. Turn your palms out. Scoop your arms up and then bend your elbows, not your wrists. Bend your elbows. Good. Sink into your hips. Take your right weight on the inside of that right heel. And then reach and scoop as you stand up. That weight returns above your shoulder. Let's do the left side. Drop it right in line with that heel. Press it out and stand up. Let's do that again slow. Right side, you're sliding down a wall. Press your thighs back. Stack your shoulders, hips. Are we ready to catch that beat? Sweep in, reach tall. Down and up. Pay attention to your knees. They do not turn in towards your toes. Press your kneecaps towards your pinky toes when you squat. Here's 4, then we add on. 3, 2, hold those weights above your shoulders. Good, extend those weights out. Bring them back in. Scoop right, scoop left. Extend those weights out. Bring them back in. One more slow. Belly in. Stack your shoulders, hips. Reach long, shoulders down. Here's your tempo. Scoop in, reach tall, down and up, double arm out and in. When you bring those arms out, this time rise off your heels, stretch long, releve, lower. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Extend and open. Squeeze your bum. Extend and open. Last one. Right, up, left. Hold off your heels. Just a high, wide bicep curl. You can. Here's 6. Shoulders down. 5. Belly in. 4. Plug those big toes in. 3. Squeeze your bum. 2. 1. Lower those heels. Lower those weights. Shake it out. Weights are in your hands. Soften your knees. This time, reach your arms up, out. Bend your elbows, but flip your palms to the ceiling. You'll notice that opens up through the chest. You'll feel that in your rotator cuff, in your shoulders. From your earlobes, lift up to the ceiling, out and around. Do that again. From your earlobes, squeeze your bum. Good. Try to flip your palms up and out. Up and out. Good. What if you bend your knees, sink your hips, press. Bend your knees, sink your hips, press. 2 more, then we'll add on. Last one. Stand into your right foot. Float your left leg. Squat back down. Right side again. Down, up, push. Down, up, push. 2 more. Hold your balance. Hold your balance. Good. Drop your big toe down. Lift your pinky toe up. Bend your elbows and then dig your elbows in like you're scooping through mud. Now dump it out. Do that again. Scoop, dump. Option, lower those left toes. Add that kickstand. Scoop it in, dump it. 4 more. 4. We're almost there. 3. Lengthen that leg. 2. 1. Good. Extend your arms. Drop your fingertips. Bend at your wrists. And then just lift your wrists to the ceiling. Lift your foot with you. You have 8. 7. Back into that wide second position. Squat. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now you know why I recommend it. Rolling those to 2 pounds. Bend your knees. Soften through your knees. Let that tail fall right through those legs. Bring your arms up, out, flip your palms. Good, push out. Add your squat. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. Good, stand into your left foot, balance. Stand and balance. Belly in, chest is proud, slide down a wall. You have 2 more. Last one, hold. Scoop that dirty mud in, dump it. Kickstand, always. No weight, of course. 3, 2, last one. Drop those fingers, bend your wrists. Let's lift everything up, Pinocchio. Here's 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down. How are you feeling? Whew. Center of your mat. Good. Inhale. Bend your knees. Sweep your arms down. Inhale, rise up. Do that again. Little pulse at the bottom. 1 more, either side. Final one. Keep your hands over your head. Heel toe your way out wide. Flip your palms. Lift your chest. Good. Turn your toes in. Heels out. Release your clasp. Hinge at your hips. Clasp your hands behind your backside. And then straighten out those elbows. Pull those hands away from your tail. Head is heavy. No wrinkles in the back of that neck. Release your hands. Toes and knees face forward. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, melt. Heel toe your way out. Super wide. Bend into your right knee. And then pull your hips towards your right heel. Beautiful. Plant your left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left side. Inhale. Exhale, crawl over to the left side. Bending to your left knee. Hips pull towards that left heel. Inhale, left arm up. Rotating towards your bent knee. Exhale, right arm up. Inhale, rise. From here, turn towards your left foot, drop into your back knee, point your back toe. Inhale, place your hands on your thighs, lift your chest. Square your hips, eye of the right hip presses forward, sweep those arms up, clasp your hands, and then place them right at the base of your skull, and then lift up, lift chest and chin. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, draw your elbows out wide. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, frame the foot, curl the back toes under, step back into down dog. Step right foot in between your hands. Drop into your back knee, point your back toe, tuck your front hip in, press the eye of that left hip down, hands on the thighs. Inhale, sweep those arms up and over. Clasp your hands, place it right at the base of that skull. Lift. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant, curl, lengthen, down dog. Inhale, rise off of your heels, tippy-toe your way to the top of the mat. Soften through your knees, head is heavy, no wrinkles in the back of that neck. Slowly roll all the way up. Turn to the front of the room, heels together, toes and knees turned out. Clasp your hands behind the back. Roll your shoulders up, down, and back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze the butt of your palms together. Open up your chest. Bending through your knees so you don't stick your butt out. Good. See if you can lengthen your arms while keeping your palms together. That's just a suggestion, not a demand. I cannot. My palms will split apart. Big breath, long neck. Pull your belly in. Keep your posture. Release your grip. Curtsy to one side. You did it.